Hello, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. My name is Paul-Esupofo, and welcome to Special Drama Film School Online, the first of its kind on Facebook Live, and later being uploaded on YouTube. And now we are using YouTube to make sure we have this wonderful thing, and we're also using the Zoom to make sure we give you the best of the best in everything we do. I want to thank God for your life. I want to appreciate all of you for joining us. Today is day 4 of the 90-day screenplay classes. This is day 4, and it's going to be wonderful again. Like I told you, go get the book. The book is very, very wonderful, and it's very, very awesome. It could be 5, 10 minutes, 15 minutes classes as I will do it, and I also have my experience to do. I'm not the author. The author is Alan Watts, and you can get a lot of things. Tonight, as usual, we start with quotes. Every day we start with quotes, and this is day 4. Let's go now. At the center of your being you, have the answer. I've never been you have the answer. You know who you are, and you know what you want. Lao Tzu, Laotzu, Lao Tzu. At the center of you have the answer. You know who you are. You know what you want. I always tell people you must know what you want. A lot of people have directed their work, I've written script for them, or they've seen my script, say, Brother Paul knows what he wants. Not because I know what he wants, because I just have to be very, very careful. The title of tonight is The Heroes Want. Heroes Want. I read now, as Alan would say, high screenwriters, film executives are going to be very concerned with whether your hero is likable. The problem is that likability is subjective. Likability is subjective. It is not a trait you can summon up and serve. It is also not where our focus should lie. Attempting to make a character likable is the surest way to kill the aliveness of your screenplay. Aliveness of your screenplay. Look at Michael Cullen, Tyler Dundin, Gordon Gekko, Travis Bouquet, Lisbeth Salander, Dirty Harry, Tony Monanta, and Rambo. We don't have to necessarily like a character in order to care about him or her. What makes us care about the hero is that he wants something. The greater the stake, the more invested our audience will be. The want should be primal, something to which everyone can relate. What does our hero want? Respect, wealth, love, revenge, purpose, freedom, validation, fame, all of the above. All of the above? All of the above? Our protagonist one is the engine that drives the story. There must be something he's pursuing. That's my traditional. There must be something he's pursuing. There must be something he wants to achieve. Somebody want to come from a village, you want to be a medical doctor that orders, the father died in the mid-between, the mother was paralyzed, this girl, her sister was impregnated by a stranger. You know, all those things will bring a lot of things together, and you can see. Now, notice that what he wants is always external. It is something we cannot control, and it's always connected to an idea. Of now, every possible way for our hero to get what he wants. And as we continue to what happens next, let's remember that our story has a worthy antagonist. Every time our hero takes a step forward, our antagonist or antagonists are right there. standing in his way. Our hero's want never changes, never falters. However, the way he approaches getting what he wants is constantly changing as a result of his relationship to the antagonist. Okay, to the antagonist. Excuse me. To the antagonist or antagonists, depending on whether there are many or multiple. Please kindly share this video on our YouTube channel. Okay, kindly share this on our YouTube channel before we finish tonight. Okay, kindly share it. It's very good for you to share it and all that. So, and now let's go a working title. Your title is the first thing that a reader sees. It needs to capture their attention. Is it evocative? Evocative? Does it tell the story? Ideally, it makes the reader want to open the script. It's a lot to ask of a few words, but the truth is, a great title can sometimes sell your screenplay. Believe it or not, there are folks in Hollywood who makes a decent living coming up with the title for movies. They don't do any other thing. They just come up with title. I think God has blessed me with that grace. When I see a script, I can tell you, I can look for a kind of captivating titles. You know, it's a broken dream. When you see the broken dream is opposite of what is in the script. When you see women under grace, it's opposite of what is in the script. You know, when you say poisonous cake, it's opposite what is inside the script. So you see some of those things that have been privileged. Let me continue with what Talent says. So believe it or not, make a decent living, come your title for me. I have a friend who has named some of Hollywood's biggest hits. He watches a rough cut of the studio's movie, and submit a list of 250 potential titles. Do you know that American gangsters were originally called to be True Blue? Yikes! I know an agent who has his client email in a list of random titles, and when he sees the title that he likes, the client proceeds to write a script around the title. I know it's cocked eye, and I'm not suggesting that you do this, but remember that Hollywood is a business increasingly driven by marketing. A good title is important. Look at it. Look at it now. The Godfather, Bridesmaid, The 40-Year-Old Virgin, and Midnight Run are all great titles because they tell us what the movie is about. Just remember, there are no rules. Jerry Maguire, Maguire, tells us very little, except that underneath the title are the words "a screenplay by Cameron Crowe," which tell us a lot. Now let's go. So that is the end of the class. So before I give you the exercise of today, I want you to begin to look at what your writer what your antagonist wants, what your heroes want. That's the title, and you have to be very, very creative, because at the end of this 90 days, I want to see a lot of people who's going to be writing a lot of things. And I want to tell you that a lot of competition are there, a lot of programs are there where you can invite yourself. Now, I will tell you, write your script, a very powerful script, no more than 5 pages. Very intriguing, very intriguing. Because by next year, we're going to be shooting, we're going to do a lot of work by the grace of God, because by next year, by the grace of God, there will not be any daily something again. And I thank God that at last I've been able to have a very serious relief on that, because I've been doing this for 4 years, and yesterday was 4 years 1 month. 4 years 1 month, 5th of September 2016. I started 5th of September 2016, and every 5th of each month is a month in addition to what we have. So now, writing exercise for today. Number 1, write down your working title. That looks simple, or it's not simple? Does it tell us the movie is all about? What the movie is all about is about? Is it evocative? Does it capture the tone? Remember, this is just a working title, something to anchor your idea. It can change, and it probably will. Number 2, as your protagonist, write for 5 minutes, beginning with A. Every time I think I'm going to get what I want, it seems that dot, 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 right? B, I need to be forgiven for, like some of us in Nigeria and Africa, you may not understand some of these things that, okay, these are, when you're writing a script, you look at something that your antagonist is facing. I need to be forgiven of not taking step on time. Oh, for being negligent to the voice of Holy Spirit. Oh, Holy Spirit has spoken to me by ear. Holy Spirit, please forgive me. Now, oh, my brother, please forgive me because I heard the voice of the Lord. It would have prevented you from having this problem and all that. Then finally, the most vivid memory of my childhood is until tomorrow. Alan will say, yes, bye-bye. But for me, I say, don't forget, don't just be creative, stay creative and be a person of creativity. Do have a wonderful day. Bye.